back up, which really, really sucks. Okay, I'm only leaving this up. If anybody wants to look at it, get it, grab it. It is freaking cheap as hell. It is free shipping. Oh, and you get a free gift too. How freaking nice. Okay, so you get a free gift. This is free shipping, and it's $12.99. That's the same amount that you're going to spend in any CVS, Walmart, Walgreens on any other mascara. But this shit is the bomb. And it is TikTok exclusive only. Like, hello. Sign me up, okay? This shit is the bomb. Okay. Alright. I don't even see anybody looking at it. It tells me when people are looking at it. Thank you for the follow, Tina. And nobody is even looking at this. Okay, nobody is even liking this. What are we doing? Are we not mascara girls? Are we not mascara girls? I see Tina just looked at it. I did, but I'm flat broke. I know. I saw you looking at it, Texas. I saw you looking at it. No, you're not a mascara girl. Well, look at my bottom lashes. This stuff is the bomb diggity freaking calm. I'm telling you what. It is free shipping. Toxic Tea Talk. Okay, so this is free shipping. And you do get a free gift. And if you have any coupons, make sure you apply them. I know, look at my bottom lashes. I made a video, but because I wear falsies I've wore falsies for like 10 years. So I literally have like 6 lashes to my upper lash. Serious. So you really couldn't tell that I had mascara on because I'm only working with like 6 lashes, okay? So, but when I put them, but I have all mine down here. I have all of mine down here, and look at how, look. Take a look. Look how good that is. It's exclusive only to the TikTok shop, so you cannot buy this anywhere but the TikTok shop. And it's only $12.99 with free shipping, and you get a free gift. Okay, just saying. Alright, so I am getting ready to take it down because nobody wants to get beautiful mascara. So I'm going to take it down. If anybody wants to grab it, make sure you get it now because I am getting ready to take it down. It is the exclusive one to TikTok, and it's free shipping, and you get a free gift, and it makes your eyelashes look like, hello Calvin, how are you? It makes you look like you're wearing false eyelashes. This shit is the bomb diggity calm. Okay. So, let me take this down. Can I shop in a link tree in the bio? You know what? My link tree doesn't work. But you can shop it in my shop. You can always go to my when you go to my page, you can go to, here, I'll show you in a minute. I've got somebody looking at the product right now, so I can't take it down. But so when you go to my page, if you were to go to my page, thank you, showcase. That's what I was trying to think. Thank you. So you can go to my showcase and you can get it on my showcase. Trafficked child. Oh my gosh, I was trafficked. I was not trafficked as a child, but I was trafficked, and I am so sorry that you were trafficked. Hi, Queenie. Okay, so let me take this down, you guys. I'm going to take this down. This is the TikTok exclusive mascara. It's $12.99 right now. It makes you look like you have false eyelashes on, and it's free shipping. But so if you want to grab it now because it's coming down. It's coming down. All right. Now I gotta take it off. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm trying to take it down. Sorry. Okay. 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 I'm trying taking shit down, but okay. 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 What the fuck? Okay. Okay. All right. Sling and Bling bought one. All right, awesome. Oh shit! Did I get it down? Shit. Hold on. If I don't get it down, it puts like a strike on me. How do I get it down? What? Look at my bottom eyelashes. I love it. Look at my bottom eyelashes. Hello? It looks like I literally have... Oh, I know why I can't. Because I'm on the wrong phone. I'm sorry it did not work for you. I'm sorry it did not work for you. Because it is awesome. Okay. Is it down? Okay. 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 All right. We're good. Trisha, how many coats did you put on? You have to put on more than one coat. Okay? You got to put it on in more than one. It's on. It is now. Okay, good. Thank you. You have to put on more than one coat. You have to put like, this is 2 coats. Like I had one coat on and I did another one and I showed you all the difference. And I have never had bottom eyelashes before, so I freaking love it. Alright, anyway. Aren't these earrings so pretty that I made? I made them in all different colors. Aren't these gorgeous? I make so many different earrings that are so pretty. Okay. Look at these little squishmallow earrings. So cute. Okay. So here are some things that I did during my addiction, okay? And you guys know me, I will probably squirrel a million different times, but all I ask from you, hello Dora, how are you? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, Dora. How the hell are ya? Long time no see. All right, so like I said, is all I ask is gifts are not required. They are appreciated, but all I ask is if you tap dance on the screen, please. Hello, Jennifer. How are you? Hello. Oh, I forgot to let your mom know. She wanted me to let her know, and I told her yesterday. I totally forgot to tell her today. If you see her, let her know. So I am going to talk about the things that I personally did in my addiction. I did some of the absolute most horrible, terrible things that somebody could possibly do. And I feel as if when you're in an addiction, like, it's not you that's doing it. It is the disease that is doing it. Because the things that I did, I 110% would have never, ever done clean and sober. I would have never done it, ever. Like, the things that I've done make me literally sick to my stomach. There's things that, like, I take a lot of, like, so I see a psychiatrist, I see a psychologist, and I'm also in classes for DMT classes, or whatever the hell they're called. DBT classes or some shit like that. I forget the name of it, but I'm in those classes too. But so the way that I have found for me coping with things is to just not think about it, right? And so that's how I cope with things, is I just don't think about them. Because when I do think about them, it puts me into a huge depression. It puts me into a huge depression. Because I am so ashamed of the things that I have done and the things that I have caused. So make sure we are tapping on the screen, please. Hi, Susan. How are you? We do have a gift go up. Hello, how are you? We do have a gift go up there. We're halfway there. They are literally just pennies. They're penny gifts. So they're literally 1 penny gifts. And we're halfway there. So that is our goal. They're literally pennies. So hello, DC. How are you? Hello. So, thank you, HJ. Thank you, Susan. Thank you. Okay, so my mom, oh my God, we're 80% there. Thank you so much, guys. Hello, Gina. Hello. So my mom got a So my grandmother had they were fresh off of the boat. And thank you, Bethany, for the rose. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. So they were, oh, did we make it? Are we not, are we 90% there? Wait, I think we made, did we make it? We need 10 more. We need 10 more roses and the goal is completed. All right, so like there is a charm bracelet. There was a charm bracelet that had been passed down through my grandmother's, my mom's family to all the women. So my grandmother got it from her mom, and her mom got it from her mom, and her mom got it from her mom, and so on and so forth, right? So then it got passed down to my mom. And when I tell you, hello, and you females in here looking to hook up, what? What are you talking about, DC? And you females in here looking to hook up, what are you talking about? I'm pretty sure that that it says you're trying to find. Okay, well, actually, you're I think you got misguided. I think your GPS messed up on you. Yeah, I get that you're a woman. But I'm pretty sure your GPS made you take a left when you should have taken a right, because over here we are talking about addiction. Okay? We're not talking about hooking up. Okay? So you better look at your GPS again. Maybe you should take a left instead of, maybe you should do a U-turn and take that left before you go right. Okay? But I want to find a woman. Okay, well, guess what? Now you are just going to have to, we'll just mute you. So that way you can watch me, but you can't talk. How great is that for you? You can't talk in here. Isn't that great? So yeah, we're definitely not a hooking site. That's for sure. We're not hooking up with anybody. But you can sit here now and you can watch me and not talk. Okay. So that one, and it was a beautiful piece of jewelry, and it was heavy, and it was all gold. It was 24 karat gold. And it had all these beautiful charms on it, like all these gorgeous charms. And there was like this one charm, I remember you could open it up and there was like a little tiny like book inside of it, like a little tiny, like, I mean, obviously you couldn't like write on it or anything like that, but, and you could open it up and there was like a little tiny journal book inside of there, and then you would like close the clasp, and each like charm, a woman in the family's husband had got it for her. So the charm, by the time that my mom had inherited the charm bracelet, it had at least 13 charms on it. So it was a big charmed bracelet, and the bitch was heavy. And but it was more of like a sentimental thing, you know? because it had been passed, like it had so much history to it. It had so much history to it. And my mom had so much jewelry because growing up, I grew up in a very well-to-do family. I grew up in a very, very well-to-do family. It wasn't like that in the beginning. Like in the beginning, we were a family of 5 living in a 1-bedroom apartment, because my dad was taking all the money from his one little pizzeria and saving it and then making that one into a bigger one. And then he saved all that money and made another restaurant. And then he saved all that money and made another restaurant, and until he damn near owned everything in Newark. And so, in the beginning, when we were children like babies. Thank you for the rose. Thank you. We need 9 more and we'll hit our goal. Thank you. So, so when we were babies, we were living in this apartment. And as soon as we can hit that goal, if we can get 8 more pennies, the popular sign. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. The popular signs are worth double the points. Yay! We finished the goal. Okay, so the popular sign, that is 1 penny, and it's worth 2 pennies right now for the next hour. It is it's worth 2 pennies instead of 1. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, thank you. So it had so many, like, it was the heirloom. Okay, so what was I saying? Okay, so we finally moved into, like, a great big house, right? Because we finally had made it, like my dad had finally, like, made it. And on top of that, my mom was an RN, but she, wasn't working while she was raising us. And then when she was raising us, then she went back to work. After she was done, like, raising us, when we were like 10 is when she went back to work, when we were, like, old enough to, like, be kind of, move around and not be, like, scared type shit. Like, our school bus would, like, drop us off at, what am I saying, school bus? I never rode a school bus. Like, why did I just say a school bus? We would get dropped off at, my dad's restaurant. And then Renita's is where I took dance class at. And I would walk straight down to, thank you for all the populars. Thank you. Those are all 1 penny, and they are worth 2 pennies right now. We would walk down to Renita's, and that's where my dance class was. So anyway, just so much shit. So about this bracelet, everything so my mom had so much jewelry because my dad just showered her with gifts, and he showered like with us too. Like, I want to say, like, showered us with gifts because he liked to, let us know that, nothing comes free and that you have to work hard for your things. Like, you're not just gonna be given shit, but he was also teaching us, like, how a man is supposed to treat a woman. Thank you, Bethany, for the heart me. Thank you so much. So he was also teaching us, thank you for the populars. He was also teaching us how a man is supposed to be treated a woman. So teaching us how we were supposed to be taught. He was teaching us how we were supposed to be treated growing up, like how a man is supposed to treat us. You know what I mean? And like every single week, my dad would bring us flowers just because. Just because. For no reason. And you would never know what day it was. He would come home with 4 bouquets, one for my mom and 3 for us girls. And he's like, you know, this is what a real man does to his wife. You know, this is how you should always be treated like this. And if you're not treated like this, then it's not the right one for you. You know what I mean? And so that he was just, so my mom had a lot of jewelry because he showered her in a lot of gifts. My dad was such a good man. He was the best father ever. I was such a daddy's girl. Such a daddy's girl. Like, even like everybody was scared of my dad because he was, you know, full-blooded Italian. Like every time we went on vacations, people would always ask him for his autograph because he looked like a spitting image of Sylvester Stallone. A spitting image. Like he would go and work out every single day. So my dad was all like big and buff, and he was like that olive skin colored and dark eyes and stuff and jet black hair. And so people would always ask him for our autograph. And then we would like get into places because people would always think that he was Sylvester Stallone. So we'd always get into like these really cool, like awesome restaurants and shit. It was really cool. But everybody feared him because like basically he damn near owned everything in Newark, you know, and he ran with like respect. Like if, you know, like I will match your energy. Like I demand respect and I will respect you back. You know, like we don't have to like each other, but you will respect me. You know, like we can eat at the same table. We can just eat at we can eat at 2 different ends, you know? That's how my dad was. And he was always willing to give anybody a chance, you know? And he had a huge heart, and that's where I got it from, you know? Like his car would get broken into so many times because he just would always just never lock it, and he would always like leave the he always had convertibles, so he'd always leave the tops down. And my mom used to get after him all the time and be like, Mike, like lock your car and put the thing over there, you know? And he was just like, listen, if they take it, they obviously need it worse than I do, you know? And they did all the time. But anyway, so about the bracelet, so my mom had a shit ton of jewelry. For my mom's wedding ring, since we're Italian, he had a diamond in the middle, obviously, and then on the side he had it specially made for her. So it was a diamond, because it was the Italian flag. And then he had emeralds going on one side, and then rubies going on the other side. So it looked like the Italian flag. And so that was her wedding ring. And then my dad's wedding ring, on the inside of it was engraved, and hers was engraved too. And so she just had so many fucking diamonds and so many sapphires and rubies. Emeralds. I mean, so much jewelry. My mom had so many gold necklaces and pearl. I mean, just everything. Like ridiculous amount of jewelry, and because she loved jewelry. And so I pawned it all. You know, like when I got through the thick of my addiction, I would take a piece out and take it to the pawn shop, and in my head I would say to myself, okay, Because in the beginning, she had so much that I was taking pieces out, and she didn't even know it was missing because she had so much of it. You know what I mean? Like, she had so much jewelry, she didn't even know it was missing until she had like one. She literally has one ring left, and it's a pinky ring. And the only reason why she has that left is because the pawn shop was going to only offer me like $10 for it. And I was like, fuck that. That's literally what she has left from my dad, is a pinky ring. Because they were only going to offer me $10 for it. But, so, I first took the charm bracelet because, and this is why I tell you all, I was the absolute biggest piece of shit junkie that there ever was to be. I was. And I have to live with that every single day. Was your mom able to forgive you for stealing? So yes. So she did forgive me. She did say to me, she was like, well, I can't go to the grave with it, but it still hurts her heart that that bracelet that was generational, that was supposed to go to my older sister, which wouldn't have gotten it anyway because my mom has taken both of my sisters out of her will now already. I'm the only one that's in her will. Believe that? I fucked her over so much, and I'm the only one that's in her will. That's how shit has changed, and I'll tell you how shit has changed. But so it took her a very long time to forgive me. But it basically, she got to the point to where she was like, you know what? I can't take it to the grave with me. It is what it is. And when I got graped at Park Royal, which was a mental hospital that I went to, after when I got trafficked, I got kidnapped and got trafficked. And when I broke free from there, I ended up, I got trafficked in Houston, and then I went to Florida. I put some miles in between us, and when he found me like a year and a half later, and he ran me over, and he pew-pewed me. And then I got raped by Doug after that, and then I went to a mental hospital because I was so mentally fucked in my head because I didn't know how. I am so glad you are clean and that you have a relationship with your mom. Oh, thank you. So actually I take care of my mom now. She has the beginning stages of dementia, and she also has a Parkinson's. So I take care of her. She still has her long-term memory, but it's starting to get patchy now. But her short-term memory is completely gone. But I take care of her now. But anyway, so when I went to Park Royal because I was so mentally fucked in the head, that I go to a mental hospital, and I ended up getting graped by a tech there. And it wasn't just me, it was a bunch of girls. And so we had a huge, we won, obviously. There was videos of him graping us every night, putting tranquilizer in our arms every single night and graping us. So we won head over heels, and our attorneys didn't just sue Park Royal. They sued the entire umbrella that Park Royal is under. So Park Royal is under like an umbrella of like 20 other hospitals. So our attorneys went after all those hospitals. And so we got a huge settlement for it. So the very first thing that I did was I took my mom to a jewelry shop. I took her to Kay's Jeweler, and I told her to pick out whatever she wanted. I was like, get what you want. I was like, get whatever you want. I was like, get rings, get necklaces, get earrings, get rings, get what you want. Because like my mom, she loves diamond tennis bracelets. And she had like, my dad had gotten her like 5 different types of diamond tennis bracelets because those were her favorite. And I had taken all of them, and those are her favorite bracelets. So I was like, get what you want, Mom. I was like, listen. She was like, oh, I don't want to get too. I was like, Mom, I stole all your jewelry. I'm like, get it. You know, like the person that was like getting the jewelry for us, they were like, yes, on the commission they were making, you know. But she was like, I don't want to get this. It's just too much. I'm like, it's not too much. I'm like, listen, I just got freaking graped at a hospital for this shit. You get what the hell you want. I'm like, you can get as much as you want. So she got a bunch of shit. Like she did. She got tons. I think she got like 4 gold necklaces. She got a Figaro. She got